How do you dress?
I put my underwear on. Sexy 30.
Hola, somos Junale y estamos viviendo juntos en Corea. 오늘은 한국에서 오픈리 게이로 살고 계시는 다비드 씨를 모시고 인터뷰를 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Hola a todos, me llamo David y soy de Bolivia. Actualmente estoy viviendo en Corea.
In this case, we have to be sure on it. It's his opinion and what he thinks.
Yeah.
We cannot generalize all the gay people in this world.
가장 좋아하는 연예인은?
So it's like the 연예인 that I like the most is 이상윤. We are from the same university, apparently, and he's an actor. He has that puppy face.
기억 아니에요? 한국에서 이렇게 할 수 있어요?
이 첫 번째 질문은요, 그냥 이제 뭐 긴장 푸시라고 그냥 한 거고요.
Why do you come out in Korea?
It just felt like I was living a lie, and I didn't want to lie to people I love and people who I care about. And the reason I officially came out was just before going to the army. I always had this idea that I might die. I thought that it would be really sad if I died without anybody knowing who I really was. So that's why I came out to my mother just before going to the army. And then my mother didn't come in for like 3 days. And I was really sad, but then she eventually told me that it was okay. Like, she was just scared. She didn't know how to react, and she told me that she would try to understand, which is the best I could expect from her, because she comes from a cultural background where it's not accepted, it's not normal. She's very conservative, so yeah, that's when I first came out to my family, and then one by one, people around me started knowing. My brother knew way back when I was back in Bolivia, because he found my porn stash. Yeah. 2 years ago, my father told me, "Hey, David, you know that I will love you no matter what, right?" And when he said that, I automatically knew that he knew, because if I think about it, when I was looking through porn, yeah,
It can be like that
and
sometimes.
then I never deleted the history. I didn't know there such thing as history existed, so I'm guessing that my father found out through that. And then my friends have a lot of girlfriends, and I wanted them to be comfortable when they were around me, so that's the reason why I told them. And as for the job, I only told specific people I felt close with. Like, not everybody knows, but most people that should know. Like my manager, she knows. Some of my coworkers know, but then I don't wanna show it off like it's, because some people will be uncomfortable with that, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable around me. So I just tell a couple of people around me, yeah, and I don't want to hide it. 그러니까 힘들잖아요. 그러니까 계속 거짓말처럼 살아가는 게 it's like exhausting, and then you have to keep track of what lies you keep, and it's like, so I just let everybody know who I feel are people that I want to keep in my life. Yeah.
Because it's not a guilt.
It's not something to be ashamed of.
I have heard that Koreans, gay Koreans, keep two lives.
Yeah.
The gay life and the
Straight.
straight life. Have you heard about it? Or
I've seen it. I mean, it's their choice. It's their freedom to do whatever they want. But then I cannot live like that.
게이 친구들이 중에서 몇 명 있는데 그 사람들이 게이지만 그 결혼한다고 여자랑 얘기 들었어요. 저 그래서 너무 깜짝 놀라가지고 어떻게 게이인데 여자랑 결혼할 거야? 애기도 낳을 거야? 해야 된대. 부모님 위해서.
제 친구도 남자 둘이서 사귀는 친구가 있는데 둘 다 여자친구가 따로 있어요. 결혼할 여자친구가.
자기 인생인데 어떤 사람을 위해서 뭐 부모님이든 회사 때문인지 근데 그런 스탠드이기 때문에 그렇게 해야 되는 게 저는 좀 안타깝다고 생각해요.
상대방도 어떻게 사냐? 알고 있을까? 그것도 좀 그렇지.
We never know. She can be lesbian or whatever.
그런 거 있대.
Contract.
저는 솔직히 말해서 생각 안 하거든요. 근데 이제 전애인은 되게 그거를 되게 비밀스럽게 하려고 많이 했었어요. 그래서 항상 특히 그런 사람 연애할 때 힘든 게 저는 그냥 되게 행복한 순간이다 해가지고 포스팅을 하는데 이제 갑자기 전화 와가지고 전 애인이 이렇게 하면 안 된다, 이거 사진 지우라, 아니면 태그 지우라고. And it's like it's hard to keep track of what your standards and keep them in line with your partner's standards. So it's like it's always this constant mutual consent every single time you do something. If I really like this person, I just want to hug them. I just want to, like, I don't know, hold their hands. I just want to kiss them on the cheek. But then since it's Korea, it's like, no, you cannot do this. Only in the club or only in a gay bar. Like, don't hold my arm like outside. And it gets a little bit exhausting.
본인이 생각하는 동성애는 무엇인가요?
I don't understand the question. There's nothing critically different from heterosexual love.
게이로 태어났다고 생각하시나요?
Like, I believe that people can be born with both possibilities, but then in my case, I believe it's more of how life folded out for me, that it kind of led me to one side more than the other.
저희가 이 영상을 준비하면서 몇 가지 비디오를 찾아봤어요. 참고를 하려고. 이 앤썸 같은 거 있잖아요. Born This Way. 이렇게 태어났다라고 말을 해야 죄 받을 이유가 없는 거잖아. 그렇게 해야. 미국의 어떤 박사가 연구를 해본 결과 쌍둥이는 DNA를 완전 똑같이 나누고 있기 때문에 근데 30-40%만 한쪽이 게이일 때 다른 쪽이 게이일 확률이 있대요. 30-40%만. 그 말은 선천적인 영향이 결국은 있다라는 말인데 그럼 나머지 뭐 어떻게 설명을 할 것이냐. 그 sexual orientation, the spectrum depends on a life, time, it changes from man to woman, woman to man.
It can change.
It can change, but it cannot be changed.
Okay.
You understand?
No.
Entendí.
It cannot be changed by therapist or whatever, electric shock or whatever.
Okay.
Even though they've done it with electric shock or whatever, there's a lot of bunch of side effects. 우울증, 불안, 자살 시도 증가 이런 것들이 늘어난다고 해요. 어린 학생들에게 LGBTQ+에 대해서 교육하는 거 너무 이르다고 생각하시나요?
No. I believe that they should know what's out there. Like 성인들이 아이들한테 항상 they always ask them like, 여자친구 있어? 뭐 남자친구 있어? And then they are also implementing those ideas to them. So I believe that it's important for children to also know that it's okay to like a guy, or it's okay to like a girl. It's okay to not feel like a guy, even though you're physically a guy. I believe that it's important for them to know that that is okay, because if they're not taught that way and they grow up, they're gonna have a identity crisis, and that can lead to many other problems such as, like, I don't know, depression, or okay, I'm not an expert in this. I don't know what else there is, but then
우울증, 불안, 자살 시도 증가. That's where you've been through.
I guess in a way, because I always thought, why do I like guys? Like, why do I always yearn for that guy love? Like, why don't I feel sexually attracted to girls? And I always question myself. It would have been nice to know that it was okay to be who I was when I was young.
어렸었어요. 교육 받는 게 학생 어린이 나이부터 그냥 이런 가족이 있어. 남자 가족, 여자 가족. 다 그냥 설명 그냥 10년 이상 들려.
저는 그거 어렸을 때 없었어요. 그런 게.
저도 전혀.
스페인에서 있어요.
왜 너 그 이모부 동생도 게이 메리지 하고?
그치, 이모부 동생 그냥 결혼할 수 있고 애기들이 입연도 할 수 있고 TV에서 그냥 너무 자랑스러워 나오니까 법으로 디스크리미네이션 로우 필요해요. 나쁘게 안 하래.
이 영상들을 많은 연령층에서 볼 거 아니에요. 근데 저희가 할 법한 질문들은 조금 뭐라 그러지? 지금 딥하고 좀 그런 것들이잖아요. 저희 엄마가 게이에게 질문을 한 겁니다. 잠깐만, 저희 엄마가 이분에게 질문을 한 겁니다. 게이 얘기라고 하니까 왜 이렇게 이상하냐. 첫 번째 질문부터 셉니다. 남자친구를 사귀실 때 상대방이 남자로 보이나요? 여자로 보이나요?
당연히 남자로 보죠. 저는 남자를 좋아하니까 남자를 보일 수밖에 없죠. 여자로 보았으면은 여자를 사귀겠죠.
그렇지.
집안일 분담을 어떻게 하시나요?
고기지목이라고?
But then
엄마가?
I don't live together with.
산다면?
산다면
음.
뭐 똑같이 해야죠. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you cannot like cook or you should clean the bathroom or. I think it should be all equal. Like
이건 게이보다 약간 마치즘 느낌이
아,
있거든?
sexism.
섹시즘.
섹시즘.
왜냐면은 한국에서 그냥 네 엄마는 몇 살이에요 지금? 60,
My mother is 60 something.
60. 그래서 그런 시대 사람들이 아직 그런 생각이 있으니까.
Stereotype. Woman should be like this. Man should be like this.
그렇게 하면 안
So
된다.
I'm so sorry to tell you this, but every single questions are like that.
Sexism, sexism, sexism.
How do you dress?
I put my underwear on. Are you saying what style I wear, or are you saying like the
Sorry?
process of dressing, or like?
남자가 얘기하는 건가?
I think she's misunderstanding between transsexual and gay.
Yeah, because my mother exactly thought the same thing. She thought me
Yeah.
being gay meant that I want to be a transgender.
한국에서 그냥 네 엄마 시대 사람들이 게이 단어 들으면은 그럼 무조건 트랜스젠더 생각해. 그럼 내 아들이 게이 있으면은 그럼
They want to be a
수술할
girl.
거야? 어떡하지?
Exactly. That's what my mother
이런
thought.
생각이 드는 거예요. 그래서 conclusion is they don't know anything about gay.
It's time to educate them.
capacity 뭐.
Okay, well, my mom made me register to insurance that was gonna be able to cover my transgending process. Like for me, like the insurance is all in Korean, so I don't understand it. And if my mom says it's okay, I just do it. And then I found out later that my brother talked with my mom. My mom told my brother saying, "But this insurance is really important for David because if he wants to become a girl, like I cannot afford that, and this insurance will like
Cover it.
cover it." And I'm like.
와.
And then I was like, Mom, being gay doesn't mean I want to be a girl. It has nothing to do with that.
What is the difference between transgender and gay?
For me, it's something more intimate. It's of course there's a physical, sexual side to it, but for me, it's feeling that warmth of a person that's from the same sex, and being able to be happy with it. Whereas transgender, I cannot. I don't think I should be talking for them because I'm not a transgender, and it could be a totally different thing.
So the sexuality and the sexual orientation is totally different category, right? 그래서 왜 한 걸음 더 나가면 요즘 제가 본 미드에서 나온 게 뭐냐면요. 여자에서 남자로 변한 트랜스젠더인데 그 사람이 남자를 좋아해요. It can happen.
다른 거야.
취미 생활은 다 같은가요? 파트너하고?
I think my 취미 생활 is more because of my background. I like dancing. I like volleyball. I think gays are more open with their artistic side, which is why a lot of gays are like music people, performers into literature or music composition and that kind of. They're more open with their artistic side. But then I honestly don't feel like there's a difference between how your hobbies come to be just because of your sexual orientation.
I think the reason why there are a lot of artists among gay community is because they want to say something.
Yeah, that's
They want to scream out through art. What is your job like?
my.
Is it feminine or men-like?
60?
I'm sorry.
Well, if being open to your creative side is being something feminine, then I guess in a way it could be a feminine type of job. But then I don't believe there's a categorization of men and like a man job or woman job.
Yeah.
So it's hard to answer that question.
진짜 엄마는
엄마지.
엄마죠.
How's your hair like?
와 신기하다. 아시죠?
Now there's a question. Do you want to change your sex?
Like if I want to be a girl? No. I like being a guy.
Sexy guy.
Yes. Sexy 30.
그러니까 우리 엄마는 이거야. 음양이 인양,
인형.
인양이 무조건 맞아야 된다고 생각하고 요철. 그게 what she's being taught.
그럼
How do you call each other?
I have a partner. I like to give them nicknames. And I give them nicknames of things I like. But I'm not gonna say what nickname I gave to my previous one because
no.
I don't want to remember that. But I always usually call them babe.
No cariño.
It's too. I mean, if they knew how to speak Spanish, maybe I would call them bebé or querido or I don't know. Querida muy bien. Do I get jealous?
Yeah, each other.
If he explains to me that his ways of being friendly, the amount of people he meets, or his lifestyle, if I know that for him, like kissing on the cheek is nothing important beforehand, then I can like stop the thought process. If he is willing, for example, to show me his phone without having to like delete anything, then that shows me that I don't have to be jealous about it. For example, my previous one, he showed me his DMs, and he explained to me like, oh, it's just a friend, and I trust him in the beginning, of course. But then if I see constantly that guy texting him one over at a time, I don't get jealous. Not just kidding.
Can you proudly introduce your boyfriend to your parents or relatives?
Actually, my previous relationship, I introduced him to my cousins, to a few cousins. And I was planning to introduce him to my family. If I see constantly that guy texting him,
지금 질문에 앞서가지고 지금 제가 컷하고 가야 되는 사람이 있어요. 유튜브를 찍으면서 항상 이 언변에 조심을 하는 가장 큰 이유, 서빈이. 지금 여기서 끊으세요. 서빈이 네가 볼 게 아니에요 지금. 컷. 몇 살 더 먹고 보세요. 컷.
how old is she?
10세야 10세. 컷. 오케이? 하고.
그냥 100% 벌 건데.
When I was on a phone call with my mom, she was like, I'm so curious on this matter, but not this one. Mom, what is that? That's the thing that I want to ask him. Do they have sex?
Of course we have sex. But what else should I say about this?
Nothing.
Like what kind of sex we have? Like she wants details on.
No.
우리가 이성애자들을 볼 때, 스트레이트를 볼 때, 저 남자랑 이 여자랑 어떻게 섹스를 하겠다 이런 생각 절대 안 하잖아요.
그렇죠.
근데 게이 커플을 볼 때 우린 무조건 상상하게 이 남자가 뭐 바텀인지 탑인지 시선 자체로 그 사람을 평가하고 섹슈얼하게 이렇게 보는 거 아니야.
그치.
이런 시선 자체 저는 문제라고 봐요.
그치. 섹수로 아니고 그냥 사랑 봐야지. 누가 사랑하는지.
그 기독교 친구한테 전화를 해가지고 종교인으로서 할 수 있는 질문을 한번 해달라 했더니 이런 질문을 해왔습니다. 왜 굳이 퍼레이드를 해야 하나요? 가보셨어요?
네, 많이 가봤어요.
왜 해야 하죠?
전 아니지만 그러니까 대부분 게이 사람들은 되게 비밀스럽게 살고 이제 약간 I think it's an escape. I think it's a
Showing existence.
showing that they're like educating people. It's an escape for me. That's what I think.
Why do you have to be accepted?
Because my sexuality shouldn't determine if I can or cannot be accepted. I'm a human being. Everybody in society is just accepted for who they are. Like for like straight people, for say, they don't have to prove anything, but they're accepted. So it's a right that every person should be accepted in the society that they live in, and I shouldn't be fighting for acceptance. You know, it's I have the right to exist just like everybody else. And if anything, people that don't accept it is because they don't know someone who's like that, or if it's someone who is not comfortable with those kind of people. So as for me, it's like me showing who I am. It's in my role in society is like showing people that there are people like me, and it's okay to have people like that in society. Just because I'm gay, it's not like I'm a threat to society or like the birth rate goes down. Like I mean, that's bullshit. Like it has nothing to do with that. It's more of showing people that we exist.
Do you have to show your existence to the public because you feel you're being denied?
I don't think it's anything about denial or anything like that. I think it's more like I have the right to express who I am. I have the right to exist. So it's more of a right for me. I exist and I'm proud to exist. So live with it or educate yourself or be okay with it because I'm not the only one, you know.
오예. 아야야야.
내가 하고 싶은데 못해.
얘는 그게 안 되는. She experienced counter discrimination among gay friends because she didn't know some gay terms like top, bottom. Why do I have to study about you?
I don't know anything like a lot of terms for women, but then it's not like I complain about it. It's like if I want to know, I will study or I ask my friends. But then it's important to stay educated.
That's a really good example.
And if she's complaining about that, man, she needs to like wake herself up and it's fucking 2020, you know.
왜 인정받아야만 하고 왜 이해를 요구하냐고. 그 나약함을 인정하는 거 아니냐고. Weakness.
I mean, like, she's a girl, right? Okay, I don't want to start like a problem, but then it's like I don't want to do this. Like, okay, I'm gonna say it, but then you decide if you're gonna cut it or not. Like, you know how women always stand up and ask for like their 인정받는 거 and that kind of stuff. How does she feel about that? Is her standing as a woman to society, is that showing a way of weakness? I don't think that's a thing. It's just because they have an equal right as everybody else to exist in society. I'm getting so angry right now. It has nothing to do with weakness, accepting weakness. It has nothing to do with anything but the fact that everybody has the right to be in society. And I don't want to say anymore.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
한국에서 그리고 남미, 볼리비아에서 그리고 유럽, 스페인에서 살아온 세월이 20년이 넘잖아요. 각각. 각 나라에서 느꼈던 점들, 그 게이 커뮤니티에 대해서나 게이들에 대한 대우나 이런 것들에 대해서 얘기해 주세요.
뭐 스페인 생각하면은 20년 전부터 우리는 뭐 결혼도 할 수 있고 애들이 이변도 할 수 있고 차별금지법도 있고 그냥 너무 편하게 살 수 있는 나라예요. 지금은 다른 나라랑 비교하면은 스페인 아주 좋아요. 어렸을 때부터 교육을 받고 TV에도 나오고 편해요.
종교가 다 카톨릭이잖아요. 그래서 그런 종교 쪽으로 되게 보수적인 게 있고, 이제 남미에는 되게 강한 게 그 마치스모 그 문화가 되게 강해요. 그래서 일단은 게이라는 게 되게 약하다고 여자 같은 그런 이미지가 되게 강했었거든요. 그래서 제가 볼리에서 살았을 때 그거를 되게 안 좋게 봤어요. 제 눈에 딱 보이는 게이들은 항상 되게 비밀스럽게 지내고, 이제 누구 어떤 남자 키스했다 하면은 그 소문처럼 되게 딱 퍼지고, like 되게 힘들었었는데, 제가 2년 전에 갔다 왔어요. 근데 그때는 되게 요새는 되게 괜찮았고, 심지어 제가 이번에 갔을 때 다들 제가 게인 걸 이미 알았었단 말이에요. 근데 이제 그거는 상관없이 그냥 지냈었어요. 그때는. 결국에는 사람으로서 보는 거니까. 사람이 괜찮으면은 싫어할 이유가 없잖아요.
게이들에 대한 인식이 아직도 닫혀 있는 경향이 많죠. 지식을 뭐 이렇게 나눌 수 있는 그런 커뮤니티들도 많이 없고 아직은. 그래서 이 비디오를 통해서 저는 잠들어 있는 이성애자들, 그리고 이성애자이고 싶은 사람들에게 물어보고 싶은 말이 있어요. 동성애자들이 손잡고 걸어다니는 걸 보거나 뭐 이런 스킨십을 하는 걸 보면 갑자기 치밀어 오르는 그런 역겨움, 더러움, 기분 나쁜 그런 감정들, 그 원인이 뭔지, 왜 그렇게 그게 가증스러울까요? 익숙하지 않아서, 쓰여 있어서, 아니면 내 정체성이 혼란해질까봐, 사회 질서가 무너질까봐, 출산율이 떨어지니까, 아니면 동등해질까봐. 제 옆에 있는 이 분을, 이 휴먼 비잉을 무슨 이유로, 무슨 법적 근거로 차별할 수 있죠? 그냥 싫은 건지 합당한 이유가 있는 건지 한번 자문해 보셨으면 좋겠어요. 저희가 토픽이니만큼 좀 예민한 문제를 다룰 수 있기 때문에 공부를 한다고 했으나 아무래도 부족한 부분이 있다거나 저희가 놓치고 가는 부분이 댓글로 같이 정보 공유해 주시고 지식 나눠주시면 감사드리겠습니다. Si les ha gustado el video, dale a like y comenten
Suscríbanse, activen la campana y síganos en las redes sociales.
and follow his Instagram. En nuestra también.
¿También?
Fin.